힘들어지냐 공부해.
Ehi, troppo
Doppio?
laurea.
Just go there and destroy everything.
Every month or so, I change what I want to do, so you never know.
Dalla Serbia.
È grapsato?
Όχι, τούτον ήταν λάθος για το χώρο.
Μιλάς λίγο διαφορετικά, έχω ξανά ιδέα μου.
Μιλώ λίγο διαφορετικά.
Cold War Tree.
She's a scientist. I'm a scientist.
Λουκμάν, αυτή αμέγα που αγοράσουμε λουκμάν να τρώμε. Είναι πρώης κάστρας από την προηγούμενη ζωή. Μαρίζα σήμερα βάστηκε ωραία και ήρθε στο ταμείο στην Επίση. Κάτι λεφτά.
In the cut of the ass in the heart and assume your throne at the top of the world.
Pay by credit card, draining your life blood, food plus haircut.
Free of pointless rules and moral fees. Fees I'm paying interest to.
Free from Atlas's toil.
To define us, but to the joy of self-creation.
For this plan to work, it takes two.
Μα βλέπεις, δεν έχω ανοχή για να μη σώπλερα χτυπήματα, μόνο μια όριστη εντύπωση.
Ποια είναι τούτη? Τσίνη, τσίνη πελή, τσίνη που αφήνει το κοπελούι της και γυρίζει.
Okay, let's start with the applauses. One warm applause for Theodoros Elinas of NONDUAL family. He's the eye in the sky for this event, as always. And he's very appreciative of your applauses. He likes it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in-betweeners and outsiders, certain and undecided, welcome to episode 3 of season 1 of the Poetry Slate. Please give yourselves and everybody an applause. There's not many of us today because probably people have gone to the beaches or to the mountains or to some, I don't know, resort on Mars. But that's okay, we are here and we're going to enjoy ourselves.
Or to some wedding in Venice.
In Venice?
Oh,
They went to the Bezos wedding.
Yes.
Amen. Was anybody invited to the Bezos wedding?
Yeah, I turned it down.
You did? Good for you, Aline. Good for you, Aline. Unfortunately, we had a few dropouts as well. Graphikos was meant to be with us, but he's not going to be with us because of work obligations, which is a bit of a shame. Alexia as well, she was a newcomer, but she's not here. I don't know why, but maybe she's going to be at a later stage. And Ariadne is performing. Yes, Ariadne is performing. In any case, today I'm not going to bore you with a lot of stuff. I'm just going to say a little bit about the Poetry Slate Challenge, which is a challenge, as you very well know, for the people who don't know. The Poetry Slate is a challenge, it's not a competition. And the challenge is for each poet performer to come on stage for 6 non-successive months, because we're splitting it, we're doing 3 months now and then 3 months after December. So anyway, each performer comes on stage 6 times or less, depends, and they bring on one magnificent poem and they perform it magnificently and they own the stage for them and for them only. This is not a competition, we're not competing amongst each other, we're here to enjoy ourselves, we're here for our enjoyment and enlightenment. And we are here to learn about ourselves first and foremost. So, this is the nature of the challenge, a bit of a direction to the performance. Obviously, you know, it has to be your own poem. You have 3 minutes, there's 30 seconds of extension in case anything happens, but it is advisable to keep it within the 3-minute limit. No props, you can consider this a prop, but this is a universal prop, it's not for each specific performer. We're going to need a timekeeper, besides me that is, maybe because we need like to balance things out. Okay, we're going to find that as well. And we also have our bards, and the bards are responsible for appreciating each performer's poem. So today is not many of us, so probably we're going to have to select all the people who are not performing first. Ladies and gentlemen, please switch off your phones. The plane is about to take off. No smoking. So the lead bard for today. The lead bard for today is Alexandros Chronidis. So we're going to need an even number of bards, not an even. Yes, an even, not an odd number, because if you have an odd number, then the totals come out funny. So, who's willing to be a bard of balance today? An appreciator. And I'll tell you what the bards of balance do. They appreciate the poems, and they do so
by placing a rating of 1 to 10?
Yeah, the rating is between 1 to 10, obviously, but like the guidelines for your appreciation is about the content, as if its originality, the theme, and the emotional impact, so the content of the poem, the delivery of the performer, their voice, their pacing, their body language, and obviously the overall impact of the poem. How did the poem resonate with you as audiences or as bards? So the bards are going to give their points. The points is from 0 to 10. If you're not sure if it's going to be 5 or 6, it's either going to be a 5, a 6, or a 5.5, not, let's just say, 6.32, because it's going to be a bit complicated. So who wants to be a bard of balance for tonight? 1, 2. Anyone else who is not a performer? 3. Alexander? Yes.
I'm going to roast you.
Sorry?
I'm going to roast you.
So that's a no.
No.
Okay. We need a bit more, a few more, at least a 3. Another one. You need another one.
How do you rate? Like, have our cards and numbers?
I'll tell you, you have a phone.
Okay, count me.
Huh?
Count me.
Okay, 4. I think we're okay for tonight. Unless there's somebody else willing. Panayoti Helis.
And your roasted chicken.
5, then we need another one for it to be even. Panayotis?
Me?
Eh?
Me?
Περίμενε, να σας πάνε. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, και πάλι θέλουμε να λέμε. 6 ο Παναγιώτης. 4. Αλέξανδρος 1, αυτοί 2. Sorry, βάλτε το please. Αλέξανδρος και Ρόζη. 3, 4, 5 ο Παναγιώτης, 6 η Μαρίσα. Άρα κάποιος πρέπει να φύγει καλό. Σίγουρα? Εντάξει, όχι. Βγαίνει αυτή. Sorry, remind me your name? Diana, okay. So for the bards of balance, obviously you all have phones, so I'm going to ask you to take out your phones and make a small note. The bards of balance, please make a small note. So I'm going to tell you the performance in order of appearance. Would you like to take out your phones and make a small note so you can note the numbers in? So So make a small note, I'm going to give you the performance in the, you write down their names and then you're going to put your score next to the name, and in the end you're going to give it to Alexander to tally up the scores. So our performers for tonight, it was supposed to be Dimitris, but he's not coming in, so I'm going to take his place. So the first performer for tonight is me. I'm Michelangelo, where you can write M-A-E or M-A. M-A is fine. Second is Nani. It was supposed to be Alexia, but she's not here, so you are. So this is the performers as they send in their replies, the order of their replies. So second is Nani. Third is Aline. Fourth is Mary O. Fifth is Ariadne. Sixth is Olga. And last but not least, Maria Kouvaros. Have you got all the names down? You do, you did. Okay. So the performer is going to come on stage, they're going to recite a poem, and when the poem is finished, you are going to put a score next to their name from 0 to 10, and then give it to Alexandros, who is mathematically inclined, and he's going to tally up the scores and give us the results in the end. Okay. Okay. Now, well, we don't call them sacrificial. Other events call them sacrificial poets. We call them trailblazing poets. I mean, you were, but you're not anymore. If you're going to come again, you're going to be a trailblazing poet. So the trailblazing poet for tonight is the wonderful Coralie Dimitriadis. Round of applause, please. Who flew in all the way from Australia specifically for the poetry slam. Well, that's not true, but anyway, she's here for us to, she's going to open up the show. So, yes, give her a warm applause, a warm welcome.
Now I can't find a poem I was going to do. Hang on. They're on me. Okay, I was gonna do this really angry, poem about men, but I'm gonna start with the love poem and then go into the angry poem about men. So it's like yeah. So I've never read this before. I actually just wrote it. So dreams shattered, nothing new when it comes to you. I wanted our first time talking again to be perfect. Instead, it was predictable. Your words intricately woven for maximum impact, so you can see how much of an effect you truly have on me and feel so important to someone, and then deny ever having such motivations. So we can continue our painful circle and never really get anywhere. I don't know why I bother. Sometimes I want to cry alone without my daughter watching over me. That would be nice. I want to crumble without judgment, without needing to write a poem and then read it out in public for everyone to feast on. Sometimes I wonder when you say not nice things to me, if you cry later. Either that or substances and then cry. Definitely you cry. You want to feel something, so you can feel nothing. I am your most reliable trigger. It's not me you want, it's her, it. You want to disappear. Sometimes I think it's better when we are not talking, because then I write the most romantic, beautiful love poems about how amazing you are and how amazing our love is. Perhaps that's what you prefer too, for you to be immortalized this way in my heart, and you can remain perfect in someone's eyes, just never through your own. If I were a man, I would sit with my legs spread, hands behind my head, and I'd totally get the world to go down on me. The world is a cocksucker, bitch. I'd moan and I'd groan and I'd watch its red lips sucking my cock, and I'd be like, yeah, fucking suck that cock. I operate my affairs like this. Divorce lawyer, accountant, or artist, it wouldn't really matter what I was. I'd come in every single one of those bitches' mouths, relishing my wallets and my ego's gradual and eventual erection. I'd be the king of the fucking world. The men I respect, they'll get a collaborative handshake, and the women I respect will get that all-alluring charm that makes the world go round and round and up and down on my cock. If I were a man, I'd totally objectify women, have them feeling not thin enough, not pretty enough. I'd have them eating out of my hands. I'd flirt and I'd work and tell them what they want to hear. Be kind and suggestive, getting to have a little play with their heart. I'd be an equal opportunity employer, equal all the way down to my cock. Women get less, but they'll get more if they undress, act aloof, don't challenge my integrity, nod and be the good girls they're meant to be. Then they'll get equal pay and benefits. But equal to a certain point, because the world is a cunt, not a cock. Don't get me wrong, I'd love women, but we can't have female emotions running the show. If I were a man, I'd totally work a baby. Let them think it's their work I respect, when really it's their mouth that I want enclosed around my cock. I'll do what it takes to make things go my way. You just gotta know what buttons to push, to open the door to their woman, tell them what they want to hear, give them a hug, a smile, let them know you're really truly there for them. By the time they realise what's what, you've shafted them, fucked them, in the cunt, up the arse, in the heart, and assumed you're thrown at the top of the world. If I were a man, oh, if I were a man, if I were a man, I would sit with my legs spread, hands behind my head, and I'd totally get the world to go down on me, and I'd come in its mouth again and again and again. Oh, if I were a man. Thank you. Without having to look at the page, so yeah.
Well, now I don't know how to feel because I am a man. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Coralie. Yeah, okay. Well, this is the kind of intensity we would like to see, obviously. So, again, thank you very much for showcasing how shit is done. So we're going to begin with our performers. I just want to remind everybody that if they want to show their appreciation during the performance, obviously they can sigh or moan or whatever. But they can also do this if they feel that it's necessary, kind of doesn't distract the performer. So yes, we're going to begin another directive towards the performers. We would like you to come on stage, obviously. Give us the title of your poem, if there's a title. We assume that there's a title to your poem. If there isn't, okay, but we'd like to hear the title. You take a breather, and then you begin. The timer starts when you utter the first letter of the word, of the first word, and it stops at 3 minutes. Obviously, if there's an extension there. I'm going to ask for Alexandros Ruiz to be a timekeeper and Maria Guvaro as well to be a timekeeper. So we have, let's just say, we're really sure what is going on. So, is everybody ready?
Yes.
Is everybody... There's nothing more other than being ready. So I'm going to start.
Can you explain
how they're going to evaluate?
Based on language.
Let's say it once again, because we did say it, but then again, maybe we need to say it again. Again, the bards evaluate by giving points from 0 to 10. If you're not sure, you just go 5 point or 6 point or 7 point or whatever. And you evaluate according to 3 principles. That is the content, which means if you think it's original, the overall theme, how do you feel about it, and the emotional impact it had on you. The delivery, so that's the voice, the intensity of the voice, the pacing, and the body language of the performer. And then again, the overall impact. How did that make you feel? How did it resonate with you? Is that okay? Good. So the performer comes on stage, they read their poem, they take a bow, you put the scores, and then move on to the next one. So we're ready, we are ready. Let's give it up for me, thank you. So this poem is called You Can't Eat an Air Conditioner. Friday afternoon, 5 o'clock, industrialized air-conditioned office block. You clock out and into a quagmire ad hoc. Bustling roads, anchored souls, potholes, heat descending. Smart key, green fob engage, a brightly lit information display console. Sensors on, engine on, radio on, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth on, air conditioning on, mind off. Shift, release, drive. Plastic pedals whirring, engines leaning, lights blinking, engines moaning, tires rolling, sirens suddenly wailing, woo, woo, unforeseen circumstance, pang, you're out of your air-conditioned trance. Shift, disengage, park. Stagnant flow, limbering lilt, unmitigated boredom, frustration and guilt, traffic lights, color shift, idle heads nod and sway, bumpers meet restlessly, flying mongrel, juicy poo splashes magnificently on your shiny windscreen. Air, unsanitary, yet cold, carrying dust mites and mold, blows on your hot flushed face as you curse, rage and bemoan for your tribulating hold. Hold, wait, hold. Touch screen, a prescription, infotainment subscriptions, a plethora of hot shit streaming down your windscreen, paid by credit card, draining your lifeblood, food, blast, aircon, wipers on, warm jets on, music on, patience off. Baby's on fire, see her titter and then totter, look at her sulking like a soporific otter. Drive on and surrender to the rattly march of progress. Drive on and surrender to a hostile habitat. You urban acrobat, commute to work, pollute, reach home, then learn, repeat, act fast. You know you must repeat, expect a pair that should ostensibly come, a pension, a queer reward for what you have become, an obedient, conforming, consuming, compliant human automaton. Shift, release, drive, stop, final park, angel's hark, steel apartment block, coffin-shaped lift, civilization's a gift, rented maisonette for a sweaty, exhausted affair, an ass-ripped marionette that still thinks margaritas on a palm-strewn beach is a coveted accomplishment. Lights on, TV on, PC on, AC on, clothes off. Friday afternoon, 7 o'clock, heat descended, hunger ascended, fridge depleted, morale defeated. Phone, plug, infinite scroll, information overload, a total selection, a total rejection, and into dejection you succumb as you think while cold air caresses your bum. For all it's worth, you can't really eat a motherfucking aircon. Thank you. No.
That's good to know.
Okay, parts of balance, have you placed your scores? Was that a yes or no? Yes. It is. Okay, good. Our next performer for tonight, for his second row.
It was 3 minutes and 3 seconds.
Oh, sorry, we forgot about the timing. 3 minutes and 3 seconds.
You did all of that in 3 minutes.
Sorry?
You did all of that in just 3 minutes. Amazing.
Yeah, but it was 3 minutes and 3 seconds, which is a slight failure.
It has 30 seconds leeway, so we don't need that point. So.
Yeah, well, the whole point is for me to stay, for everybody to stay within the 3 minutes. Yes, I could have been faster, I guess. Anyway.
Perfect.
No, but because you are the
you can
trained poet, you are not under kind of constraint.
No, you don't understand. So you are safe. Okay, yes, we forgot about timing. Thank you, Alexandros. Nanny Pie, are you ready? Yes, you are. Give it for Nanny Pie.
Hi, it doesn't look bad. Just want to say good performance, Michelangelo. Okay, can you listen? Yeah. Okay, that's great. So my poem does not have a title. All right. Hi. Sorry.
Take your time.
Damn it, you've taken me apart. Back when I was a nightmare dressed in innocence. Innocence with tooth and nail I've held on to avoid any void I have fallen into. Into you exist rent-free, free of pointless rules and moral fees. Fees I'm paying interest to nimble on fantasies that fit my dark side with hands that have a mind of their own. Own up to your desires they keep on scribbling. Scribbling patterns hiding beneath a self squeaky clean. Clean of stains if a detergent won't forgive. Forgive me, Father, for I will sin. Sin is the essence of a being part of a history you want to scratch. Scratch that itch, I'm begging, please. Please, I need to bleed. Bleed into thoughts taking over loyalty. Loyalty of a renegade. Dismantling systems. Systems. Okay, taking over loyalty. You broke Pandora's box and now we're kindred monsters. Monsters suppressing animosity. Animosity bursting out of skin-tight fallacies. Fallacies, society drilled onto flesh. Flesh dried out, dehydrated. Dehydrated fire is what you left me with. With control melting uncontrollably. Uncontrollably my body flounders. Flounders at the sight of desperation. Desperation on your eyes exposed. Exposed vulnerabilities leaking out. Out! I scream. Yet there is no room for guilt. Guilt reflecting on your face. On those cheeks. Cheeks that were sculpted by a god devoted. And devoted I remain to this illusion I've created. Thank you.
Time?
13
to 12. Okay, you are fine. We're going to say 2:12. Well done. Barts, have you placed your scores? Okay. Was that a lone clap?
What?
A lone clap for yourself. Okay, good.
I just work on one.
Give it to yourself. Come on. We should all clap for ourselves more. It's one thing that we don't really do. I think we tend to criticize ourselves much more than we applaud and appreciate. So I guess it's a good reminder to appreciate ourselves more. That doesn't mean that we don't fuck up, but we accept the fucking up as well. Okay, our next performer for tonight is Aline Andreu. Give it up.
Not your timer is now. Unreliable. You label me. Your words smash the world I create. Smash the world I carry like some overburdened atlas. The world of trust, of duty I create, of service, of love, of care, of attention, of civility, of responsibility. When none of those flow easy from me. Me bruised, bruised by the tears in my family, bruised by the disconnections in my mind, bruised by the fingers that touched me, bruised by the eyes prying at my oddity, bruised by headshakes, by whispers, bruised by not making the mark, the race, the cut, bruised, yet I contort myself, push myself, drag myself, goad myself, bully myself, to abide, to be there, to commit, to be responsible. With the whim of your judgment, you break the world I shape. Debris, pieces of fake reality, each carefully, digitally crafted. A leaf floats through the void. An aroma wafts across. A pigeon escapes, a tune arises, a dance calls out. I raise my hands to the tune of the dance, free from Atlas's toil. I hear the resounding call to dance to the tune of me, and I twirl. I am unreliable.
Let's solve a debate.
Okay.
Is the performance over once the last word is after, or once the performance is over?
Well, she was. I think it was over when she walked off the stage.
I mean, Aline, you know.
She was within the 3 minutes, wasn't she?
Yes.
That's okay.
No,
That's
because
fine.
Maria asked me why you had a 3-second difference.
I think that's okay. We can. Okay, that's fine.
57 to 54.
That's, and I've got 256. So that's in between. That's in between. Brilliant. That was fire.
It's hot.
It is hot, yeah, but that was, okay, you stepped up majorly, yeah. Very well done, Aline. Very well done. 256 for Aline. Let's round it up. Okay. Have the bards issued their scores? Yes. Have the bards bartered? They have bartered. Okay, we're ready for our next performer, who is Mary O. Give it up for Mary O.
The title of this poem is called Transformation. It was also a top month. Isn't it silly how we got grapes but no wine growing from the vine? How we got wheat but no bread growing from the earth? How you have to grind them, put in the love, the work. Give me ash, rock and fruit, and I will give you paint. I will create from the materials that lay all around us. And isn't it funny how whatever God put us here didn't bother to finish the work? Instead, the greatest gift we were ever given was the ability to mold the world around us into the image we desire. And does that mimic so perfectly the God we worship so adamantly? We're all gods in our way. Our touch turns simple wonders into gold. I was given to this world a solid block of marble. Now watch me as I carve all that doesn't serve me. To stay as I was is to rot. For whatever God made you and I intended for us to finish the work. Otherwise, we would have wine pouring from the vine and bread growing from the earth. We would have houses ready-made growing on trees, and we would have rocks that erode naturally in our image. For we don't have to turn to the fear and the desperation that dares to define us, but to the joy of self-creation. Perhaps then, when we're all said and done, when we're all carved and drawn, when we feel like our bodies belong to us again, we could meet as we are, free of expectation, reveling in damnation. For how can we be damned for the original act of love? Creation, recreation, bathing in the divine. Thank you.
Bathe in the divine. I definitely need to bathe in the divine. Basically, I need to bathe generally, but I need to bathe in the divine as well. Time.
152.54.
And 153.28.
Okay, round it up.
153.
153 for Mary O. That was nice. Sweet, short, concise. That was brilliant. Well done. Bards, have you placed your scores? You have. Have you bartered? I mean, the barding is like a very exclusive job. The bards are barding. Okay. Since we have bathed in the divine, and we are feeling all refreshed, we're going to welcome our next performer on stage, who is going to be Ariadne. Give it up for Ariadne. Legs tend to do that. What?
Hello? We good?
Yes.
I'm not going to give away my title because I say it at the end and I think we'd be ashamed.
Fair enough.
Okay. Accidental, universal collision. By some astral miniature chance, don't love me like it's the universe's decision. Love me like every glimpse is the last glance, the last dance, like my smile puts you in a trance. Every breath in my direction, a godly, heavenly intervention. Don't love me like a chore. Love me like a symphony, every word I utter in your ear, an orgasmic epiphany. If love could be measured, this would be the epitome, divinity. Come a little closer to me. Don't cower now. Don't shy away. Hesitation is love's worst enemy. It's what causes the drought. Don't cower from me. Don't ever doubt. Let it rain, let it shower. Don't cower, sour, flower for me. Bloom under the rays, look into my gaze. Trust the fall, trust the plan. Look at all you'd have missed if you ran. universe, me, you, for this plan to work, it takes two. I know you're nervous, and that's okay, because we both know soulmates meet by chance, but they fall in love on purpose. Thank you. It was too short, I know.
It's not too short. The whole point is to convey a message and make an emotional impact and have fun while doing it. So if you can do that in that amount of time, it is done. Time. Yeah? Round it up and index. 136 for Ariadne. Well done, very well done. So what do you think? Do lovers meet by chance? And then they fall in love by purpose? Ooh, soulmates, sorry. Soulmates, that's even, yeah, yes. So do soulmates meet by chance? We all meet by chance. And what chance is that? But we fall in love in purpose. Is it in by purpose? On purpose, sorry. On purpose. Yeah, I think that works. I think that works. Very well. Okay. We fall in love by accident?
I think it's an accident.
Pause for a debate.
The plot thickens.
It's like a crash. I say I have a crush on you or something, think about it.
Isn't there an intentionality though? If it's said that don't make a conscious choice at one point, okay, after all, go with
And to keep falling in love, because when you're with someone, you have to keep falling for them over and
That
over.
hasn't happened to me, so
That's a trick I've been missing.
It's okay, me too.
So what's the verdict?
you can't control them.
Which is fine, actually. If you were to control it, you would ask yourself, why am I controlling or not controlling it? So that would be even more problematic. Okay, good. We're getting all our philosophical answers. Brilliant. Okay, we are ready to welcome on the stage our next performer, who it's your first time on stage. So I want an extra warm welcome for Olga. Come on, Olga! Burn the place, Olga!
Αν με ακούτε καθαρά, να μην χρησιμοποιήσω το μικρόφωνο. Νομίζω ακούγομαι. Μπορείς να μου το εξηγήσεις, please? Το ποίημα μου ονομάζεται Βασιλέας. Η αρχή είναι πάντα ευχάριστη. Ενθουσιάζομαι και ανυπομονώ. Ονειρεύομαι και εξερευνώ. Έλα να παίξουμε, να το σκάσουμε από το σπίτι, να τρέξουμε. Η συνέχεια με βρίσκει αντιμέτωπη με απρόσμενες προκλήσεις. Βουλιάζω, χάνομαι, επιβιώνω, γκρεμίζω, αλλάζω, ξανανιώνω. Μα το τέλειο, δεν φτάνω, περιπλανιέμαι, μια στα αριστερά, μια στα δεξιά, 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 μέχρι τη στιγμή των επιλογών. Πέρα από τα όρια, πέρα από τη λογική, ανακαλύπτω νέες διαστάσεις. Κοιτάζω μέσα μου, το αγνό φως αναδύω. Το σκορπάω και κάθε βλέμμα σας ελκύω. Και ξανά, στο ίδιο κατόφλι, αέναη, ανώφελη, επανάληψη. Μα γυρίσω πίσω στο κενό να συνεχίσω, δεν μπορώ να σας βλέπω, δεν θέλω να με δείτε, δεν μπορείτε. Στροφιλίζομαι, χορεύω μέσα μου. Ακίνητη θεργεύω. Και αν νομίζεις πως με αγγίζεις, πως με μένα ομιλείς, πόσο εύκολα γεννιέσαι. Στο γυμνό κορμί μου καθρεφτίζεσαι και για το δικό σου μεγαλείο ειδονίζεσαι. Και όσα χρόνια κι αν περάσουν, κι όσα κι αν αναλογιστείς, πίστεψέ με, για μένα, ποτέ δεν θα μοιαστείς.
Impeccable. Bravo, Olga. Bravo, Olga. Brilliant poem and brilliant performance. Very well done. Very well done. Especially for your inaugural time. Μάλιστα. Time. 2:22. We should go and, I don't know, do a symmetrical. All right. Okay. I think we had some brilliant offerings tonight. Let's close up our show with Maria Kouvaros.
Got it? I'm still shaken by your performance. So your first. Okay. This poem is called, has recently been named, the one I think I can remember. Speaking of a poem, not a person. Άγγιγμα, αφή, επαφή. Επαφή. 5 γράμματα. Όσα τα δάχτυλα του δεξιού μου χεριού που αγκαλιάζουν σφιχτά τα στυλό και χαράζουν γραμμές σε σελίδες. 10 δάχτυλα που χαϊδεύουνε μαύρο και άσπρο, χτίζουνε κόσμους στο πιάνο και τους χαλάνε μετά. Όχι απλά 10 δάχτυλα, το περίγραμμα μιας ολόκληρης ύπαρξης. Δωρεάν εισιτήριο στον πόνο, ιερή πύλη της ειδονής. Άγγιγμα, αφή, επαφή. Εκεί που το ιερό συναπαντιέται με το ανίερο. Εκεί που γίνεται η ζωή καταστροφή. Με κέντρο το βασίλειο του Μίδα και οι υπηκόους όσους σύρθηκαν, χτυπήθηκαν, χαράχτηκαν, βιάστηκαν. Το άγγιγμα είναι εκτίαση και παραβίαση. Κλωτσιά και φιλή. A kiss and a kick. A kiss and a kick. Kick, kick, kick. Σφίγγω στο χέρι το μολύβι, λες και αν το αφήσω θα μ' αφήσει η ζωή μου. Νιώθω το σχήμα του να περιγράφει την παλά μου. Εικόνες που δεν θέλω να θυμάμαι αναβιώνουν στη μνήμη μου. Μόλοπες ξανασημαδεύουν το κορμί μου και σφίγγω κι άλλο το μολύβι με το ένα χέρι το συνθλίβω, όσο με το άλλο λέγω εικόνια. Για μια θεά ή πρόσωπο. Επαφή. Μπορώ για ώρες να κεντάω λέξεις για επαφή. Τα 10 μακροδάχτυλα να ανεβοκατεβαίνουν στα πλήκτρα. Η πλάτη μου γερά προσκολλημένη στη δερμάτινη καρέκλα, τα γόνατά μου βεντουζωμένα στο κάτω μέρος του γραφείου, να νιώθω σταθερή και κλειδωμένη, ταγμένη όπως είμαι στην εκστρατεία μου, να αποτάξω την ανάγκη για ένα άγγιγμα. Βλέπεις, δεν έχω αντοχή για λαπισόπλατα χτυπήματα, μόνο μια όριστη εντύπωση για όσα θα είχα ακόμα για να νιώσω αν δεν φοβόμουν, μα φοβάμαι. Φοβάμαι. And that's enough to say enough. And why on earth did I think it's a good idea to come here and speak about touch? Touch, 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 T-O-U-C-H, 5 γράμματα επαφή. Άγγιγμα, αφή, επαφή. Ούτε ευχή, ούτε καθαρά. Αλλά να βέλω στη φαρέτρα μας και θεραπεία για όσα καίνα σωπικά μας. Χάδι, χαστούκι, κλωτσιά και φιλίδια, σειρμός και οργασμός και όλα όσα φωλιάζουν εντός. Κι όσο ο πόθος και η απέχθειά μου για ένα άγγιγμα παλεύουν στο μυαλό να βρουν δικαίωση, στέκει η σκέψη μου μετέωρη σε μια ανάμνηση από τα κατάστοιχα ενός παλιού χειμώνα. Ένα χέρι αποκολλάται από ένα άλλο. Στη θέση του ένα έγκαυμα, ως αποτύπωμα απάτης. Και από τα χείλη που ανεπαίσθητα μου χαϊδεύουνε το μάγουλο, να βγαίνουν 5 λέξεις που ακόμα κάνουν το κορμί μου να ανατριχιάσει. Καλή τύχη. Ας κρατήσουμε επαφή. Ας κρατήσουμε επαφή. Thank you.
Very well done, Maria Claros. Time?
3 minutes and 9 milliseconds.
9 milliseconds. 3 milliseconds.
9
She's on time.
Okay, we're going to round it up to exactly 3. Okay. It seems that we have reached the end of our performances. I want one big round of applause for all performers. All of them. Everyone, each one of you was amazing on their own. And unique as in each and every one of us. Okay, I think we can take a short break. I would ask the bards of balance to gather up to the lead bar and give them their scores. The lead bard is going to gather up the scores and tally them up and divide them according to the number of the bards. Well, of course, he knows that because he's a wizard mathematician.
1 silver and 2 gold welcome to the mathematical Olympiad.
So we're going to take a short break and then be here, let's just say 10 minutes max, and then we're going to be here for our award ceremony. And for Coralie to give us another one of her favorite poems, if she likes to.
Yes! I have my books for sale.
Ah, yes. Yes, Coralie has her books outside for everybody who wants to buy one of her books. And there are also some books to buy, publications on sale if anybody hasn't got them yet. Yet. Okay, see you back in 15. The Protobard. We're missing the Protobard. The Protobard.
So I was not due a clapping session. Applause.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with a bang. I think we missed Ariadne left because she had to deliver a car or something. She's a known car thief, Ariadne. She kind of boosts cars and then. Okay, we're back. We're going to announce the scores really, really soon, but before we do that, we're going to welcome on the stage again Coralie Dimitriadis for another blistering performance. It's like intense, that's what we're in, intense.
Okay, I'm going to do 2 poems, one in English and one in Cypriot, and they're both in this book. She's not normal. She's not normal. Why isn't she normal? Why can't she be normal? Why can't she say normal things? She's not normal. Why can't she be normal? She makes me feel really uncomfortable. I can't because she's not normal. Why can't she be normal and do normal things and speak in normal ways and say normal things and do normal things? Like, just be normal. God. It's just so infuriating. It makes me cringe. It makes me feel why can't she be normal? Why can't she be like us? Why can't she be like everyone else? Why? What's wrong with her? There's nothing wrong with me. There's something wrong with her and her friends and people like her. What's wrong with them? Why can't they just be like us, like just normal? It's weird. It must be her parents or something. Something went wrong. Something happened. And now she's just not normal. I wish she was. She makes me feel terrible. God. I hope she finds the help she needs. I hope she gets what she needs and finds what she needs. I really do. I really hope. I really pray that she does get the help that she needs so she can just be normal. And then I won't have to feel like this. Like, why can't her life be normal? Like the things that she does in her life. Why can't they be normal? Why? I don't understand. There's a way things should be done. What's wrong with her? Why is she like that? I don't get it. Behind and Ginny Pelli, Ginny που αφήνει το κοπελούι της και γυρίζει, Ginny Παλαβή, η χαζή, Ginny αλήτησα, η πουτάνα που κουβαλά τον παγιοφεμενισμό, Ginny αρνητική. Δεν είναι κοινωνία το πρόβλημα, αλλά Ginny Pelli. Ανέσαι όπως εγγελίο. Όλο πάνω στη κελέ μας. Φεμινισμό, ρασισμό, όλα τα σκάτα. Όχι, εν την καλλιώ πουθενά. Εν διασκέδαση που θέλω. Όχι βάσανα. Να πάει στο καλό και αν θέλει να αλλάξει λίγο, ξέρει τον αριθμό.
And here's to everybody who's not normal. And applause to everybody who's not normal. Fuck normality. Okay, it is time for the big reveal. So we're gonna have to ask our protobard to come on stage and give us the results. But before you announce the results, you're going to have to entertain our friends for 1 minute while I go out and do something very important.
Okay. So should I entertain them with stand-up or poetry?
It's your prerogative, just go for it.
It's yours. I have a short poem. I live in Αγλαντζά. Στην Αγλαντζάν έχουμε κάτους πιο χορτάτους που γίνουν στη στάση κράτους. Meow. People stand-up message.
Can you do an English translation of that?
Yeah, so in Alanja we have cats that are more well-fed than those in Stasikratos Street. That's the point. And Stasikratos is where the Hugo Boss and Rolex stores are, and the rich, where the rich people hang out, basically. So.
Okay.
Okay. Very demanding show. Okay, I have a short one. A poet walks into a bar. Who do I have to shag to get a good poem around here? Someone replies, no one. What else? Let me think of my short poems. Okay, let's do one on toxic masculinity. Toxic masculinity is the title of this poem. The gayest thing I ever did was hold a woman's hand and get a hard one. Okay,
see.
You can keep going.
It's okay. Are we ready for the results? Yes. Okay, so Michelangelo asked me to not mention his rating, but he was pretty. He did pretty well.
Absolutely.
By all standards. So one congratulations.
Yes.
First, I'm gonna call on stage Nani, who had a rating of 6.833.
You have to.
Yes.
You don't have to stand here and wait.
So the rating was 6.83333.
Thank you for the 0.3, guys. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, but I have to say.
And for your...
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, star.
You're a star.
Thank you.
Everybody's a star here tonight.
Thank you, guys.
Next up with a rating of... Next up with a rating of 7.8333. So you can see that we have rising rapidly. It's Mario. And I have to say she did an amazing job today. The confidence with which she conducted herself today was amazing.
Bravo, Max.
Next up, with a rating of 8.25, and the roundest number we ever got in the rating in this round, is Ariadne. Next up, with a rating of 8.416666, is Aline. Next up, with a rating of 8.6663, and goes on, I think, Olga. And lastly, we have our poetry slayer for a third consecutive time. Maria Kuvaru with a rating of 9.416.
Please move to the center of the stage, everybody.
Is this? Oh, second
Κυρία Θεόδωρα Έλληνα της NONDUAL. Ευχαριστώ μια φωτογραφία.
Is it happening?
Γιατί? Πάμε εγώ να πιάνω, παιδί μου.
Είναι. Non posso dare una serie.
Μόνο του Βάρκου δεν πιάνουν αστέρια από ό,τι φαίνεται.
Όχι, ci vanno.
Lei suona. Actually, I have stars for all the bands. Not everybody should be on stage and get a star. Come on stage and get a star. Come on, all the bands as well.
Io ancora il poco.
Andrei, guarda, tutta sì. Mi guardi. Congratulations for being an excellent band.
Next time, Professor.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Jessica, nice. Congratulations for being an excellent master. Venite su cucina, ma and our trailblazing poet who also gets a star.
At this point, why don't I think everybody?
Fuck it, everybody!
Stars for everyone.
Yes, there's a poet in everyone.
Just the right.
Let's see. What happened? Yes,
She has the right. Okay. Να πάω ρε. Εντάξει, άρα το αστεράκι της αρχής να το πιάσει ο Θεόδωρος Έλληνας της NONDUAL.
Μια φάνη.
Honey.
Halloumi! Thank you. Έλα και εσύ να βγάλεις μαζί μου.
Έναν applause for everybody. So welcome. So this is the end of today's show. I would like to thank again our trailblazing poet, our wonderful bards of balance, our wonderful performers, challengers, creators. Congratulations to Maria Gubaro for attaining once again the poet status. Our very thanks to the audience, which they were excellent as audience. Very well done. Best audience we ever had. Ever. And of course, our great many thanks to the man of desire, Theodoros Elinas, our cinematographer. Okay, this is the end of episode 3 of season 1 of the Poetry Slay. We shall return. Ah, yes, you are welcome. We shall return in October. Wow. So we have 3 more sessions to go. Before
What are we
we...
going to do without these nights?
Sorry?
What are we going to do without these nights? Go out and enjoy our summer?
That's a very good question. That's a very good question. We can go out and enjoy our summer, obviously, and I think everybody's going to do that, unless you have other ideas or options. I don't know. What are the plans?
Air conditioning. I'm going to eat my air conditioning.
We can eat our air conditioners as well. I mean, they're there, they're doing something. They can keep us fed. So we're going to return in October. So that means that we have 2 months.
July, August,
It's July as well. July, August. So the next one is on the 1st of October, just for you to know, which is a holiday. So everybody's going to be refreshed from their holidays, from their summer holidays. They're going to be in full gear. So they're going to come back and destroy this stage. Yes. So you have 3 months to prepare yourselves, to reevaluate. See what you did, see what you want to do, see where you want to go. You will visualize it, you will meditate on it, and you will get there.
Yes.
And once you get there, you're going to discover that whatever you thought was your limit, it was another belief that can be transcended. And then go forward, and forward, into forever. Yay!
Until you start believing you can walk through walls and hit your
Alexandros is our chief, what do we call it?
realist.
Our chief realist.
Chief materialist.
Chief materialist. But we are surrealists. We believe in the impossible. So yeah, that's it. Just another thing. Okay, we said the thing about competitions and everything, but I'm just going to restate it because I was sitting outside and having a talk with Diana, and we were just sitting there saying, why are we doing this? Because obviously we are being taught to compete, and we're not going to run out of competitions, and we're already competing in all stages of our lives. I mean, professionally, financially, emotionally, sexually. It's always a competition. Who gets to be first, and who gets to get more, and who gets to be on top, and everybody else gets left over. That's why you are here, and that's why you got a star, and that's why everybody has a star, and that's why everybody is a star. And that's why this is a challenge and not a competition. We are here, to challenge ourselves. And what does the challenge gives us? A better version, not a better version, let's just say an improved version. Let's just say, I don't know, a radically different version than the one that we thought we were. Thank you for being with us. See you at the future.
May your fridge be full and your air conditioning work.
Yes. And if it doesn't, eat it.